Welcome to Asakusa in Tokyo. It's a wet night in Tokyo, so whilst we're in Japan, the Tokyo government wanted to host us. And if the JNTO asks you to do something, not only is it a good idea, but you probably should say yes. So this evening we're going to explore around Asakusa, have a few drinks, hopefully get a few photos. So I'm going to be attempting to shoot with my XH1. It's very wet, it's very dark. I love shooting in the rain, I love shooting in the dark. Mixing the two together, you can get some good results, but it takes a lot of attention. So we're going to try our best and enjoy the evening, and then tomorrow we're heading on to another area which is still technically in Tokyo to get some more sort of nature shots and other things. So this is our Tokyo dark and wet nightlife. Should be fun. So technically we are working with the Tokyo government. We're doing some content for them on their website, blog, posting some thoughts and images around Asakusa, but we're also documenting it here on the channel.
We've never been here at night time, so...
That's very true.
Yeah. Pretty excited to get like night shots.
Yeah.
Like the temple and people.
Equally, it's still pretty busy. When you come here during the day, it's really busy. The rain just doesn't deter people away, so I love Tokyo in the rain. It's just, the lights are everywhere, and the transparent umbrellas as well. Everything just kind of glows and shimmers, and it's a good spot for photography. Does anyone know what's going on?
私が涼しい芸者さんになりますね。じゃあちょっとククッと飲み干しちゃおうかな。そうですよ。いただきます。それ芸者早いですね。こういうですね。
Oh right, in one, not just some of it, all of it.
それで聖子さんはお強いいい女。OK？ 1、2、ストーン、OK。お上手です。でも素晴らしい、お上手。素晴らしい。忘れた。じゃあ、お兄さん、せーの。はい。どうした？ほら、頑張って。はい、お兄さんからね。はい、許してあげてよ。
It's the slow one, you're like, where is the beat?
That's it. いいよ、お兄様はお強いいい男。
Oh my god, it's wet. So we started off with a dinner that went on for a good couple of hours or so. I'm not 100% sure quite if I understood what was happening. We ended up playing some games, had like a geisha reception and all sorts. But anyway, we found ourselves now on Hoppy Street, This is kind of one of the most famous streets in Asakusa for drinking and bars and you know, everything, what have you. There is even a drink called Hoppy Street, which is it's an okay drink. You kind of add it to alcohol and make your own sort of flavor to it. Anyway, we're about to head into a bar and kind of see that. It is raining so hard. It's really difficult trying to kind of like hold the umbrella, take video and take photos at the same time, but there was just some guy like stood outside of the bar that we're heading to and just kind of posing for me, which is great. So I got some nice shots of him, just some good reflections. Get low, flip the screen out, see what you're doing. We're going this one right here. Yeah, it just will not stop raining.
It looks like a floating umbrella, but I'm actually holding it.
Thanks. And my microphone looks like a drowned rat. Thank you.
Student in Tokyo, I study abroad.
It's pretty cool down there. I like the reflections on the ground.
It is still raining. We just got back to our hotel. We're staying in Shinjuku. But just before then, we went for parfait at a parfaiteria? Like a mix between a cafeteria and a parfaiteria. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to be heading to some of the nature areas and we're going to see some nighttime illuminations. Hopefully we'll catch it just before it gets fully dark. Hopefully it's also not raining, but you know, what can you do about the weather? It's continuous when it wants to be continuous.
The next station is Nakagami.
Autumn is by far my favorite season, I think probably in the world, but especially in Japan. Today we've taken a train out from the city and we've come to this kind of valley-like area. So this is the Mitake Valley and it is beautiful. The autumn leaves are just kind of turning and there's mist in the air. It's still kind of raining, but it's incredible. Now technically this is still Tokyo. It comes under the jurisdiction of the Tokyo government. But yeah, you wouldn't believe it. It's pretty remote here. So we're gonna get some shots around here and then we're gonna get some other shots, some sake shots, because there's a little sake brewery here. And then we'll see some of the nightlife and hopefully get some shots of the illuminations. Okay, I'm going to introduce you to David. We're going to be sake tasting.
Yes.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, but you know, I'll fit it.
Kanpai.
Kanpai.
I mean, of sakes I had, this could be one of the best.
Yeah? It smells almost like a white wine, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, this one smells
like
fruity.
Fruity.
Got a bit of bite, that one, does it?
A little. I have a very sensitive reflex when it comes to spirit.
You tackled that with a bit of apprehension there after his reaction.
I can, it's because I can feel the burn.
Yeah.
The area we're in currently is called Sawai, and we just went to the sake brewery that's just right on the riverside in this valley. And the thing that I love so much about autumn in Japan is that when the leaves change colour, they don't all do it at the same time, which means you get this great variance between green leaves, orange, yellows and reds. Like everything is just such a mix. and that's why it's my favorite season in Japan. Of course, other popular times to come to Japan would be the cherry blossom season, when everything just kind of blossoms in this, you know, hugely pink environment. But it's the variance of colour that's where I really enjoy it.
Autumn is my favourite.
Autumn is the best.
I always say to people to travel to Japan in October and November, because that is like the best time.
Just anywhere with a temperate climate
Yeah.
autumn is just so good. It's just nice to have such a variance between, you know, all the different seasons. I can imagine in the winter as well, when you've got snow falling. This is probably very cool. So I've also been told, and the reason that the Tokyo government have taken us here is because they do some night illuminations. So this is all about seeing the nighttime of Tokyo, I guess. So I'm not sure where they're going to do the illuminations. I think we're going to be taking a trip somewhere.
It's just the next stop.
Oh, is it the next train?
Yeah, it's literally just the next stop from here, called
One stop away?
Mitake. Yes, Mitake Valley.
Yeah.
Gorge.
Gorge. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Of course, we come to Japan a lot, and you guys know that. You see it on the channel. So it is very nice and humbling to be recognised by the government and to have them introduce us to some places that we otherwise wouldn't have known about and likely wouldn't come to, because there are so many different areas in Japan that we want to cover, and Tokyo in particular is vast. It is massive. So being shown some other areas, hopefully that's kind of inspiring you as well as a place that you could come to, because yeah, honestly I wouldn't have known about this place. This is beautiful, really good. I love the little, like, just pops of colour. So great. And the mist as well, it just adds to the extra, like, drama and mystery. Didn't even mean to do that. Just have one umbrella. Okay, should I look down there? Just getting the reflection on the puddle in the metal. But trying to cover the seam. The illuminations here, they're really pretty, but it's really difficult to get shots for two reasons. One, because you've just got a single tree that's lit up, so it's just kind of like a floating tree, which is probably pretty good if you want to do some compositing work and select that and do something with Photoshop. But equally, the rain is just making it obviously more difficult. However, because it's raining, people have umbrellas out, and one of my favorite things about Japanese umbrellas is so many of them are transparent or really premium quality materials. Use that to your advantage and get some decent shots of the umbrellas, the leaves and the water, and it all kind of comes together into quite a nice sort of image that could be like a nice backdrop for something. So I think I've got a couple that I'm actually really happy with, and these lights, they're super strong right in front of us because they're projecting all the way over, which is perfect to light up the backside of the umbrella. So thanks for having your umbrellas. So we've just taken about 3 trains and a taxi to Hachioji, and we've now come to this place called Ukaite, which looks pretty fancy, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, we're gonna be having a teppanyaki dinner, and you can can see we got some good wines on offer, so I'm definitely up for that. This should be quite an experience. Just gonna balance it. Oh, dripping. We are back in Shinjuku now. That was a pretty special dinner, so thank you Tokyo for taking us on that. There were a number of very high caliber dishes and foods, and I don't really know what else to say about that other than that was pretty high end. So thanks for watching on this. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed our couple of nights in Tokyo. Make sure you do subscribe to catch more Japan videos, and we'll be seeing you very soon. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. See you later. Bye bye.